Let's start with the basic introduction of Unity. So when you open the project, your project will be look like this. This is the default, you can say, windows that will be looking like this, or you can say the default presets or default layout, you can say. Okay, so basically this is the default layout of Unity, and you can definitely customize this layout. How you can customize this layout, let me show you. For example, there is a scene window and game window. If you want the game window should be here, you can definitely drag and drop here, or if you want to it to be side by side, definitely you can do just like this. And if you want console should be here, you can do that. And there are a lot of other stuff definitely you can do that. For example, I want hierarchy here, I can definitely do that. And one more thing you can do, if you mistakenly remove this window. For example, if you remove this window mistakenly, how you can do that, definitely I will tell you. But for example, if there is a mess that you create, for example, then definitely you can reload your layout again by going to default and just need to click on default. You can see your all windows are restored automatically. You can see the console window, project window, and the other stuff. By default that I use is 2 by 3. I personally use this because I have this scene window, I have this game window, I have hierarchy here, project window here, assets here, and inspector here. Okay, and you can definitely customize your own. For example, you customize your uh, just like this, and you want to save that, definitely you can see the save layout option. And you can create a name for this, for example maybe person, and just click on save and your layout will be saved. Okay, I hope so this is clear. So I will again go back to 2 by 3 for example, and I will start with this window: scene window, game window, hierarchy, project, and inspector. And there is a one more window which is console. Let me open that. I think the shortcut for control shift C. Okay, so you can see there is a game window and this there is a scene window. There is a big difference between them. This game window is responsible for your actual game. For example, you create a game, and this is the window that user will see when you build the project. This is window is responsible for showing your game to the user. Okay, and this is the game window for our developer, because there are a lot of stuff that we have to do. For example, let me give you an example so you understand it, so you understand in details. Okay, so for example, you are creating a Flappy Bird, and there is a bird here and there are obstacles here. Okay, and you want them to go here one by one here, and you don't want to show the user what is going behind the game. Definitely you don't want the user to show what is going behind the day, otherwise there is a completely mess. So basically the scene window is usually used by developers to create the game, and this is the actual output that we see and user will see when we create the project. I hope the difference between two window is clear to you. Now there is a hierarchy, and the hierarchy is responsible for all the game objects that is in our game. For example, there is a bird, there is a pipe, there is a background, there is a UI, and all the stuff that will be in our game will be here, and this is the hierarchy. And you basically understand by the name of hierarchy also, it is it just lists down all the objects hierarchically. Okay, so you can understand that. And oh, I hope. And this is basically the project window. In project window, the project window is responsible for all the assets that you have. Either that can be 3D models, that can be 2D sprites like graphics, your character, your animation, your sounds and fonts, and all the stuff that will be used in creating our game or in developing our game will be here. Will be in project window, and it is in the assets folder. In project window we have different we can create different folders, like we have scene folder, and these are the packages. Basically the packages are used to create game, and this is by default by Unity. For example, this is 2D animation that is responsible for creating animation, and there are a lot of stuff here, but you don't need to worry about that. We have concerned with the assets. In assets we can create folder. For example, if I want to create a folder, I can click right create, and you can see here I can create a new folder. For example, maybe I want to make a folder for managing our scripts, so I will make it to scripts. And here you can see that the folder for scripts is created. Okay, that is awesome. I hope this is understandable to you. And the next window is inspector. Okay, let me share some stuff about inspector. For example, there is a 2D sprite. I will make a, for example, square. You can see I create a square, and there is a proper position for this square as well, definitely. And you can see that here you can see the transform is responsible for showing the position, the rotation, and the location of this cube. For example, I press W and I will move my square here, and here you can see when I move the square, the position here changes. For example, I will move it here, and you can see the position on X is 8 and the position on Y is -4. Okay, let me also one thing. For example, if my cube is at the center of this scene, and if I move up, the position in Y will be in positive. If I move down, the position in Y will be negative. Similarly, if I move right, the position in X, you can see it is positive. If I move left, the position in X is negative. I hope this is clear to you. There is another component. Basically, the inspector window show like inspect, it is like inspected tell you the properties of the game object, like which script it have, which animation it have, all the things related to object have information to inspector. Okay, the inspector have all the information. Okay, I hope you got it. Okay, so we see the transform, we see sprite render. There are two or three more components that I want to show you. You should need to know about what are those. So for example, I want to include rigid body 2D. So what is rigid body 2D? Because our game is 2D, so I use rigid body 2D. There are a lot of properties here as well. We don't need to worry about that. There are some stuff that we need to know. And before that, I want to talk about rotation. And for example, if I want to rotate in X, you can see the rotation in X happens. For example, if I go to the 3D, and it will show you the best. If I rotate in X, you can see the rotation in X axis happening. I press F, and this red gizmo is responsible for X. Here you can see as well. So this is red window is responsible for X. If I move in X, rotate in, and you can see it rotates around X axis. Similarly, the yellow one is Y. If I rotate Y, you can see it is rotating in Y axis. Let me make it to 0, and when I rotate, you can see it is rotating around Y axis. And similarly, when I rotate in Z axis, you can see it is rotating around Z axis. So I hope you got it about this rotation and the gizmos as well. Okay, I will make it to reset. Before proceeding, I want to show you this small toolbar. Okay, how you can use that. So I will go make it to 2D again, and you can see there are some stuff like there is a view tool, and using view tool you can see you can like left click on that, and you can drag it anywhere. Okay, you can drag the cube, or you can drag this scene window anywhere. Basically, this is the view window, and you can switch it to by pressing Q. Okay, for example, I am on this tool. If I press Q, you can see my toolbar is changed, and it is switched here as well. So next tool is the move tool. Basically, these are the gizmos, and you can use them to move our player. For example, if I click right click left click on X axis, I will move the object only in X axis. For example, if I move up, you can see I'm moving up, but it is not moving up because I just drag the X axis gizmo. And similarly in Y, you can see I am not able to move it in X axis because I just grab the Y gizmo. Okay, I hope this is understandable to you. And if you want to move in X and Y axis in both direction, then what you can do, you can see there is a small box. Just left click on that, and you can drag it anywhere. I hope this tool is also clear. And the key for this tool is W. Q for hand, W for move, and this is a rotate tool. As I show you, you can rotate it. For example, in X, you can see the gizmo, the blue gizmo, and there is a gray gizmo and the red gizmo. Red gizmo is responsible for X, and blue is for Z, and this one is for Y. I hope this is clear to you. I will reset this. Okay. Now the next tool, here you can see this is the scale tool. If I hover it here, you can see the scale tool, and you can make a big in x-axis, maybe in y-axis. Okay, so basically it is responsible for scaling the object, and if you want to make it proportionally, you just need to left click on that and drag and drop, and you can see it here as well. Okay, so that for this one you can press R. Okay, so QWER, and the next video next tool is rect tool. So you can drag from here, you can see there are four corners, you got it, you can make it left, right, and basically this is also used for scaling. The next one is the combination of all. You can move, you can rotate, you can scale as well. You can see you can scale as well. Okay, so I hope you understand it well. So I will make it to reset, and you can definitely do the stuff from here as well. Move, rotate, scale, best. So I will undo stuff. I hope this toolbar is understandable to you. You got the points. Okay, let's start with the rigid body. So what is rigid body? For example, if you want to apply physics on our game object, then you need this component. Definitely rigid body is responsible for adding the physics to the game objects. For example, if I add the rigid body 2D to sphere, and if I play the game, you will see the gravity applied on this sphere and the sphere fall down. Similarly, in our reality, if I am on the top of the of my house and I will jump, definitely I will fall down. Similarly, this happened to this sphere. Okay, and there are a lot of stuff here. Definitely you will learn them one by one. There are constraints, like if you want to freeze the rotation, definitely you can. Like I don't want to rotate the player, definitely just need to freeze, and it will not allow the player to rotate. Similarly, you can make the freeze position to x-axis, but you can see it is not working here. It will work on when you play the game or when you write the code for this game object. Okay, I hope this is understandable to you as well. Okay, let's move to our next component, which is collider. So what is collider? For example, if you want to collide with some other object, for example, there is a 2D sprite capsule, and if you want to collide with this capsule, you definitely need a collider. For example, there is no collider on both of them, and if I add the collider, so okay, let me play the game. You will see the sphere passes through the capsule because there are no collider. If I add the collider to here, for example, if I add capsule collider 2D, because our game is 2D, and play the game, you will see when the cube fall down and nothing happens. Why? Because the sphere also don't have any collider. Try to understand. Yeah, we definitely need the collider on both of the game object, otherwise nothing will work. And this is not the capsule collider, so we remove the component. This is box, so definitely we need a box collider. And if I play, and I hope it will, you can see it collide with the capsule and then it falls down. Let me freeze the rotation and you will see the magic. Constraint, I freeze the rotation, freeze the rotation, play the game, and you can see it not fall down because it does not rotate. And you can see I just freeze it, I just freeze it. Okay, I hope you got the point. Okay, best. So now I for example, there are other stuff that you can do with the rigid body 2D. For example, you can see the gravity scale here, it is by default 1, but if I go to the -1, what will happen? Let's see. If I play the game, you will see the square move in opposite direction. Okay, it will take some time, and you can see it automatically move up. Okay, so I will make it to 1. I hope this is understandable to you. and collider. And one more thing, the one more important thing, if these two have colliders and is no rigid body, then they will not collide, because we need a physics to collide with other game objects. If there is no physics, there will be no collision, there will be no other stuff. We definitely need a rigid body to do some stuff. Okay, I hope this is understandable to you. Again, so I will add rigid body to E, and let's see, I will rotate just like this, so it fall down on this capsule. Okay, so this is the basic stuff related to capsule, related to component hierarchy, project window, and scene window, and game window. And one more thing, let me clear one more time. If the square is outside of this camera, this is the camera basically, the camera is seeing the object, the camera is seeing the object. If it is outside the boundary of the camera, the object will not be able to be visible in our game window. So you can see, I can see this window here, but user will not able to see. And you can see camera is seen now, and it is now appear in this game window. Okay, best. So basically camera is responsible, and you can make the size of the camera big or small and accordingly. Okay, so I just undo that. And definitely you can change the color. If you don't like it, you can make it to any color that you like, and there are other stuff as well. So let's make it to bit, just like this. I don't like this color, but let's go with this. Okay, so basically this is the camera and the settings to the camera. Okay, so now let me tell you how you can create a script in our Unity. Okay, create, and you can see the script. For example, if I write player, okay, it automatically, I mistakenly press enter, so it just compile the script. And if you want to rename it, definitely you can, but there are some stuff that you have to follow. For example, let me open this script. I double click on that, and it will open the script in our Visual Studio. In your case, it may be VS Code and other stuff. Okay, if you want to rename it, you have to make sure you rename it here and here as well. Okay, otherwise it will not run. Okay, so let's go with it. New mono behavior script. Okay, new behavior script maybe. Okay, so I just open up, and you can see there is a mono behavior. There are some classes you can see here, and there are some function. Basically these are the classes. These are inherited from other script. Okay, for example, if I want to use some stuff in my script, for example, if I want to use some other function that I need to make a game, then these classes should be here, otherwise I will get an error and it will not compile. Okay, I hope it is you got this point. Okay, now come to this point. This is the main point. This is the basically the inheritance. So what is inheritance? Inheritance means, for example, you are a child of your parents, and you have the properties of your parent, but not all. For example, you have the eye color of your parents, maybe you have good hair like your parents, maybe you have good health, good physiques, you may be handsome, you may be beautiful, and so on so far. So basically this is the mono behavior thing. So mono inheritance, sorry, so this is the inheritance thing. So this is the child class, this one is the child class, and this one is the parent class. So what child is asking for? Child is asking to the parent class, please give me some of your functions, some of your variables, and some of your stuff. The parent will ask, why not, take it. The objects, the classes that is public for me, you can take it. Okay, what is public? Let me tell you, don't worry about that. Public is basically, there are three type of classes: public, in a protected, and private. And in Unity we use we don't use protected, we use serializable. Okay, serialized field you can say. Okay, so what is public? Public is visible to this class, public is visible to this Unity, and public is visible to other script as well. And what is a serialized field? Serialized or protected, you can see protected is visible only to this script and to the Unity, and not to other classes and other stuff. Okay, and what is private? Private is only visible to this class and not to Unity and not to other classes. Okay, I hope you got this point. I will show you with the example as well. I hope you understand with the mono behavior. And now let's see what is public. So I will create a public variable int value. So basically, what is variable? This is also a question. Let me tell you. So basically, the variable is like, for example, there is a glass, there is a container, and if you want to store some stuff in that, for example, these values are used in programming. These kind of variables are used in programming to store some stuff. For example, int variable is used to store integers, float variable is used to store floats. Just like there is a glass and you want to store water, you can definitely do that. And if you want to store drink, definitely you can. So this is kind of that stuff. Okay, so this is public variable. Let me now introduce to the public. This is public, and when I control s save and I will go to the Unity will take some time to compile the stuff. Okay, I will go to the Unity. I need to add this script to one of our game object. For example, I add it to the square. Okay, if I click on square, you can see nothing happen. Why? Let me just delete this script because this is scripted now. Let me delete this one. I will click on delete. Okay, so it works now. Actually, my keyboard is not working well. Okay, no issue. You can see that the value variable is visible to the Unity as well. So let me make it to serializable, the protected one, serialize field. And when I go to Unity, you can see it is still here. But if I make it to private, by default the variable is private. If I don't write private, it is private. Okay, you can see the variable is gone. If I write uh, private, there will be no effect. Okay, because by default it is private. Okay, so I hope you got the point, like related to public, private and serialized field. Now let's start with the function. So basically, what are the functions? Basically, if you want to make a if you want to store the code, for example, you are running a program to calculate the age of people. Maybe you put enter enter your current date, enter your last date, birth date and stuff like that, and you are calculating the age of people. Okay, and there is a piece of code. Definitely you write some program, you write some algorithm, and for example, if and you are using that program to calculate the ages of people. Okay, so for example, let me write a basic program. For example, maybe if I want to calculate what is 9 multiply 5. Okay, so I will do, I will take it to like value. Okay, now let me guide you about what are functions. So for example, I am writing a function which will calculate, for example, the table, for example, which print the table. Okay, so before going into the function, I will guide you or tell you how you can like print the message in Unity. So if you want to print any message in Unity, you will use debug.log, and let's say I will print like hello world. Okay, okay, so I just semicolon is always there. So I will go to the Unity, and if I play, but let me show you one thing. Okay, if you click on square, you can see the script is there, and when you play, you will see the message here. Okay, this is hello world, and if you want to open the console window, you can press Ctrl Shift C, and the console window is here, and the hello world is here as well. Okay, now let me come towards the function. What are function? So for example, if you want to print the table of maybe 2 or 3, so how we will do that? I will do that like 2, because I want to print the message for 2, or I will make it to value, or value we will use as a number value. Let me make it to value, just like this, plus, and I will make static, and after that we want to multiply it by 1. So I will do like 1 and is equal to space, and plus is equal to value multiply 1. Okay, so this will basically print the message 2. Add control D D D D D. I want to make it like 5 times. 1 2 3 4 5, and I will remove the rest, and we'll make it to like 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now come to the Unity and let's play the game and let's see the result, the output you can say. Okay, so I play the game, and you can see because I put 0, so definitely the 0 multiply 0, 0 multiply 2, the any number multiply will with the 0 will be result in 0. So I will make it to like public. Okay, I will go to the Unity and check that. Now you can see that we can enter the value. So for example, I will put 2 and control P to play the game, and now you can see that it is printing the table 2 multiply 1 2, 2 multiply 2 4 6 8 and 10. Now for example, if I want to print the message for 6, what I can do, you can see now the 6 table is printed. Okay, now for example, if I want to print the message for 2 3 4 5 6 7, so what you will do, you will do like copy this code and paste this code, paste this code, this code, paste this code. Okay, so this is what you will do. This is not the optimized way. Okay, so the best way is to do this is function. Okay, so let me show you how you can. Let me remove this one. For example, I will make a function public void printable, and make sure there is a no space. uh, okay, and here I will take a number. Okay, this is in the parameter. Function can be without parameter and with parameter. I will simply copy this, paste here, and I will make it to like value. Okay, so this value is will be used here. And now what I will do, I just need to call this function. For example, if I want to print the table for 2, control D D D. If I want to print the 12, maybe 4, maybe 7, maybe 9, maybe 10. So you can see the function make it so much easier. I can call this function as many times as I want. Okay, so now I will go to the Unity, and you will see that. Okay, you can see value every. Now if I go to the console, you can see that it is printing all the tables that we want to, then 12, then 4, then 7, then 9 and 10. Okay, so I hope you understand the basic stuff related to Unity, basic stuff related to uh, programming. Okay, and one more thing, for example, if you want to get this object, this object, this object, this object in Unity, you can definitely do that. How you can do that, let me show you. For example, if you want to get the reference of this one box collider, so I will make it to like public box collider 2D and box, because it is box collider 2D. And now when I go to the Unity, you can see there is an option for box collider, and I can drag and drop from here, I can drag and drop from here as well. So I hope you understand the basic understanding. So now let's create the project for. Hey, what's up guys, my name is Bilal and we are going to start our Unity 2D game development tutorial, and in this tutorial we will build a Flappy Bird. I will let you know how you can create games, but also let you know what are hierarchy, inspector, game window, scene window, and all the stuff that are related to Unity. So let's get started. First of all, you have to go to your favorite browser and just for Unity Hub download, and you will see the first link. Just click on that and you can download the Unity using Unity Hub. Okay, so I am on Windows. I will just click on Unity download for Windows. If you are on Mac or maybe Linux or some other stuff, then definitely you can find the link here. So I will click on download for Windows and it will ask me to download that, and I just click on continue and it will start downloading. So I will wait for some time, and when it will be downloaded I will let you know how you can install the Unity Hub, and then we will install the Unity. Our Unity Hub is downloaded, and you can go to your download folder. In my case it is in program file, but in your case maybe it is some other. So how you can install this Unity Hub? So just double click on that and it will ask you for permission. Just click on yes and it will be installed. So I will click on yes and it will ask me for term and condition. Definitely you can read the term and condition. I read that and I just click on install, and here you can select your favorite browser, for example favorite drive, sorry, where you can install this Unity Hub. In my case it is in C, program files and Unity Hub. But if you want to change, definitely you can. So I will go with the default location. So I will click on install and click on OK, and let's wait, it will be installed. Okay, so our Unity Hub is installed now, and I will click on finish and it will run the Unity Hub. Okay, so let me give you a quick guide about Unity Hub. Unity Hub is responsible for managing your projects. Like you will create some projects, it will be listed here, and also you can install multiple Unity software with the help of Unity Hub. Okay, so you can manage your projects and also Unity software, different version of Unity software. So let me tell you how you can install the Unity editor. Okay, so you just click on install editor, and it will take you to this page. The pop-up will appear here, and it will show you some official release like 2020.3.15 F1 LTS mean long term support. Definitely I will recommend you to go with LTS, but definitely you can choose your own. So pre-release, in pre-release you can find the Unity version that are not stable, but they have some more functionality that will be released in the coming Unity editor. Okay, and if you want to like install a old version of Unity, then definitely you can go to the download archive page and you can download that. Okay, so let me tell you how you can install the Unity. So for example, if we want to install this, and in your case maybe it is like 2020.3 and some other stuff, but you don't need to worry about that. You just need to click on install, and after that this page will appear, and you have to make sure Microsoft Visual Studio Community version 2022 is check on, Android build is check on, and universal Windows platform and WebGL platform. By the way, you can ignore Android and you can ignore WebGL also, but I will recommend you to go with Android, and make sure to click on OpenJDK and Android SDK and NDKs to build our game for Androids. Okay, so just click on continue and it will ask you some permission, and when you click on continue, again it will ask for some it will give you some term and condition. You can definitely read that and just click on install, and you can see here it is going to install. It will first download all the files, then install all the files one by one. Okay, so our Unity editor is installed now. So let me tell you how you can create a Unity project. So you just click on new project, and after that this pop-up will show where you can select 2D, 3D, 2D URP. 2D URP is like universal render pipeline, and 3D mobile. These are some templates that Unity provides you. You can install, and you can like make changes and create your own game, but we will go with the empty project. Okay, so we are not going to go with any template. We just click on 2D because our first game is Flappy Bird, so we will select 2D core, and I will give it a name, for example Flappy Bird. Flappy Bird, and I will say tutorial, and you can make it to like your own name. Okay, so the default location in my case it is in D drive, and I make a folder with the name of Unity projects. Definitely you can choose your own, connect to Unity cloud, you can go with this and definitely with this, but I just uncheck that. And I will click on new project, create project, and it will take some time to create a Unity project, and it will show a Unity editor that will compile some files, and after some time the project will be open. Okay, so now you can see our project is open now, and you can see different windows. Don't be panic, don't worry about that, we will go through one by one all. But in your case maybe the layout will be default one, you will be looking just like this, and you can select your layout by going to here 2 by 3 and maybe 4 and maybe tall one and some other stuff, but I go with 2 by 3. Okay, you can always go to this option and select the layout that you want. Okay. Okay, so this window is responsible for creating changes, or you can test your stuff, but this window is responsible for actually your game. So you can say that this is for your backend. Okay, for example there are hurdles, you can put them here, and when game proceed the hurdles will come from here and go there, but in game window you will not able to see the hurdles here, you can see only the stuff that will be in the camera. I hope so you are clear now with the scene and game window, but we will definitely go in depth when we will move on, and you will understand that there is a hierarchy. In hierarchy is the hierarchy is responsible for all the objects that will be in the game. For example there is a bird and it will be here. For example there is a UI, like I will put a button that will be here. For example let me create a 2D sprite, maybe capsule. You can see you can see you are able to see the capsule here, and it is in the hierarchy, so all the objects that are in the game will be appear here. Okay, so let me now more elaborate on these windows, scene window and game window. For example if the capsule is outside the camera, you can see you are not able to see that capsule, but you are able to see that capsule here in this window, but the final user will not able to see that capsule until it will in the camera. I hope you can understand. For basically this window is responsible is totally for the programmer. This window is actually for backend user. Okay, not the actual user. Okay, so if the capsule is here in the camera, it is anywhere, and the camera can see the capsule, and the game window will show that capsule here. Okay, now I hope scene window, game window and hierarchy window is clear to you. Definitely we will move forward and will see that objects. Now you can see the project window. In the project window you will find some folder like assets, scenes, and there are some other stuff. For example there will be some font, it will be, I will put them here. There will be some sprites like Flappy Bird. In case of Flappy Bird there will be images of bird, there will be images of cloud, there will be images of pipes and other stuff. It will be appear here. I will put them here, and from here I will use in the hierarchy, and from hierarchy it will be in the scene, and in the scene it will be appear here. Okay, and I will put some sounds. Definitely I can put the sounds here, and I will use the sounds in my game. Okay, the inspector window, as the name appear inspector, it will inspect the element. For example this game object, I make it to like capsule, let me make it to capsule again. So for example this is a capsule, and what are the properties this inspector will show. For example what is the location, position, you can see -361, -0.46, and in 0 in 2D there is no Z, so you can definitely ignore the Z. Okay, so it will tell you the position, it will tell you the sprite. For example which sprite is used, it say you are using capsule. You can definitely go with other stuff, like for example this one, maybe this one, and the stuff will go on and move forward. You can see you can use the circle, and we will definitely see that stuff. Okay, so let me make it to like capsule again. So capsule, I will search for capsule, and here it is. Okay, now there are some components that will be used in our game, just like this. You can see transform is a component, sprite renderer is a component. Sprite renderer is responsible for showing the sprite in the game. For example, if I want to add physics to our game, I will add rigid body 2D, and if I want to collide with other objects, I will add box collider 2D. So we will see that stuff as we proceeding with our game. Okay, so now let's start our Unity Flappy Bird game. I will import some asset, so let me show you how you can import your asset as well. So you can go to your favorite browser, you can search for Flappy Bird free asset, maybe free asset download, and you will see some itch.io link and some other stuff where you can find some free stuff. You can definitely use any. Here you can see Flappy Bird asset available here, here also, and there are some other birds, there are some other stuff. Definitely you can download any, but I will go with this one. You can definitely use any, so I will just click on that, click on download. It will ask you for some amount. If you want to support the creator, definitely you can do that, but I will go with no thanks and just download the file. When I download the file, it will be in my compressed folder. I just unzip that, and after that you can see there are some images. Okay, so let me import. How you can import the asset, let me tell you. You can simply drag and drop, just drag and drop here, just drag and drop in the project window. It will be imported, and let me show you the other way. Or you can click on import, right click on that, you can see import new assets. You can simply go to your folder, download folder, and just select that folder, and it will be here. Okay, so I will click on import, and I will select all file and just simply import. But the best way is drag and drop, definitely. Okay, so you can see now our assets are important now, where we can get some buildings, some clouds, some blocks, and some birds, and definitely some trees and some other stuff that you can use. Okay, so first of all, what we will do, we will crop the images. How we will crop the images? Because you can see there are 4 images, and it will be look like here. Okay, let me just delete the capsule and the red bird also. So I will click on red bird, and you can click on multiple. When you click on multiple, there is an option apply, just click on that, and after that open the sprite editor. After that you can trim. How you can trim these 4 images? You can select slice and automatic, type automatic, and just click on slice, and the editor will automatically detect the sprites and slice them. Okay, just click on apply, and the sprites will be sliced, and now you can see the 4 different images of birds, and now you can use one by one. Just click on save, and you can see you can use one by one now. So now you can see our bird is here, and I will make it to like bird. Okay, you can definitely change the name by clicking on this, by selecting this, and just click on F2, or you can right click on that and rename also. And there is also option you can rename it here as well, like maybe Flappy Bird, so it will be automatically be changed here. Okay, so it has a sprite render. For example, if there is no sprite render, then definitely there is no image. So this component, this property is responsible for showing the images in Unity. Okay, after that what I will do, I want the bird to like collide with our obstacles. For example, this will be used as obstacles, so I want the bird to be collide with these obstacles. So what I will do, I will add the circle collider 2D, because our game is 2D. So definitely I will select circle collider 2D, and it will automatically detect the area of the sprite and apply accordingly. You can definitely edit the collider by just clicking on edit collider, and you can see there are some nodes or dots. You can just simply click on that and make the area small. Okay, and from here we go, and now the collider will detect the collision. Okay, after that what I will do, I will add a rigid body. So what is rigid body? And because our game is 2D, and so I will select rigid body 2D, So the rigid body is responsible for physics in game. So for example, if there is no rigid body, remove the component, I just can play the game by clicking on this button. Okay, so you can just click on this button, the game will be played, and you can see there is no physics at all. For example, if I am a person, I am on the roof of my house, and when I jump on that, I will be fall down. But in this case, it is not going to fall down because it has no physics. And in my real life, I have some physics. I can collide with my walls, and I can collide with the ground. I can fall down, I can go up if there is a force, and the stuff related to physics, you can understand what I means to say. Okay, so how you can add physics to our game or our bird? So just click on bird, add component, and add rigid body 2D. When you add rigid body 2D, and when now I play the game, and now you will see that our bird is falling down. Okay, so it's mean that there is a proper physics apply on our bird. So let me show you one more thing. For example, there is a grass, and I will bring it to here and make it to like up, just like here. And after that, I will add box slider, because the look is like rectangular, but box slider 2D definitely gonna work. Now you can see the green area, this is the collider, but we don't need that, we just need this part here. Okay, so I will just click on add it and make it to like just like here. Okay, you can see I will just adjust the collider. Now I will play, and you will see that when our bird falls down, it collides. Okay, you can see, if I go, if I zoom in, you can see this green area, this is a collider, and the green area for bird, which is also a collider. So now the bird, and for example, if there is a no rigid body, definitely the bird will not fall down, definitely the bird will not going to collide with any objects and stuff like that. Okay, so I will just click on that. Okay, so the bird part is done, and for example, we have to add other stuff like animation, the flying animation and the stuff like that. Definitely we are going to see, but first let's arrange the background. So for example, there will be a sky. In the background there will be a sky, and on the top of that, I think there will be clouds. So I will just click here. Okay, and the top of that there will be some buildings, and after that there will be a trees. Okay, and after that there will be a grass. Okay, now let me show you how you can arrange the stuff, because you are not able to see the stuff that are behind the sky, because sky on the top and clouds and trees and grass are there, but you are not able to see. So how you can see that stuff? So there is a layering stuff here, and if I go to the 2D object, so let me show you how you can arrange the layer in orders. So for example, there is a sky, you can see order in layer is 0. On cloud, when I click on one, you will see the cloud will be appeared on the top of the sky, because the layer is in, because the layer is in 1. Okay, so 0 is behind, 1 is before, and 2 is definitely will be appear in the front, and then 3, and then after there will be a 4. Okay, and I will select them all, or I will create it a wait up. Okay, now you are able to see the cloud, the sky, the building, the trees and grass stuff. Okay, now the Flappy Bird is behind our clouds. Definitely the grass is 4 and the Flappy Bird will be 5, so that we can able to see the bird. Okay, I hope you understand what are layerings and how we can arrange that. So negative number means behind, and the more positive number means before. Okay, okay, so I hope you understand what are layering and how you can arrange the layers. Okay, so when I play the game, nothing will happen. Okay, nothing will happen, and our bird just fall down. So let's do some stuff. First of all, click on Flappy Bird. I will add some scripts so that our bird can fly. How we can do that? So just click on add component, and I will write create controller. This is the name that I will define. It will it also showing you a new script. It means that I am going to create a new script for our bird. Okay, so there are some principles, you can say rules that we have to follow while writing our name of the script. For example, there will be no space bar here, and there will be no number like 1 2 3, and there will be no special character, otherwise our script will be not created. Okay, and other than that you can do whatever you want, but make sure to write appropriate name so you can identify which script is responsible for which character. For example, this script is responsible for our bird, so I make it to like play controller, because this bird is our player. So I just click on new script and create and add. It will take some time because it will take some time to compile the script, so it will check that if there is any error in the script or not. And after that you just double click on that to open the script in Visual Studio Code. Okay, so now the script is open. So let me show you, maybe you are getting error while opening the script. Okay, so you can go to the edit and preferences, and after that on external tool you can see Microsoft Visual Studio 2019 is selected. But if you are using some other browser, that definitely you can do that, but you have to make sure that Visual Studio 2019 is selected, so that you will face no errors or issues with the code while writing the code. For example, if I go to this code, it will identify that this code is written for Unity game, so you will face no errors. And also you will get some intelligence. Okay, what is intelligence? For example, I'm writing on trigger, I'm writing for example the function or trigger enter 2D, so it will show me all the stuff that is related to on trigger, so I can select enter and it will automatically write the function for it. So this is intelligence you can use when you will use Visual Studio. And let me show you also. For example, if intelligence is not able to get, and for example you are not able to see the intelligence, what you can do, so Visual Studio installer, you can go to Visual Studio installer, and after Visual Studio installer you can just simply click on modify. When you click on modify, you have to make sure that we game development, let me just find the option. You have to make sure that game development with Unity is checked. If it is not checked, then make sure it is checked and just go with install with downloading, and it will install the required stuff, and the intelligence will be appeared here. Okay, so I hope it is now better understanding how you can like integrate Visual Studio with your Unity. Okay, so now you can see there are some stuff like there is a start function, there is a update function. What are those? What are mono behavior? What is Unity engine? I will let you know all, don't be panic. Okay, so what is mono behavior? Actually this is the class that is imported to our player controller script. So for example, if we want to use some stuff related to Unity, for example there is a function, there are some variables, there are some other stuff that we want to use in our Unity. Okay, you can see that this function also come from mono behavior, so I will just can go to the mono behavior, and you can see there are some other stuff like coroutines and print, and there are a lot of stuff here. Okay, so you don't need to worry about that. So let me start with the start function. What is start function? So start function will be called when the game start. It will be called only one time. For example, I will write debug.log. What is debug.log? Debug.log is responsible for showing the messages in our Unity, and this will be only available for like editor. For example, when you build the game, you will definitely not going to see these messages. It is only available to this Unity editor. Okay, and I will start function is called. I will make sure to save. How you can save? Just click on Control S. It will be saved, or you can go to the file and save as. Save also. Okay. Okay. So I will go to the Unity, and you can see the script is attached. For example, if the script is not attached, remove component, and I will just click on play. No, you are not going to see any stuff. How you can see that? You can press Ctrl Shift C. It will just open the console window, and you can drag and drop here as well. How you can drag and drop? Let me show you again. For example, this is our console. Just click on this, and you can now and drop, drag and drop here. Okay. So you can see there is no message. Why? Because the script is not attached to our any component. So you have to make sure it is attached to our component. And let me go to the console, and when I play, you will see that the start function is called one time. Okay, and here you can see one. It means it is called one time. Now let me go to the update. What is update? Update function is called after every 0.02 second, or maybe it is like 0.01, maybe it is this is you can show here. So if I go to edit project setting, and after that you will see that you can go to the uh, time, and you can see first fixed time lap is 0.02. And there is a like no way to see that how update function is called, but you can definitely make a debug.log, and you can say update function is called, and when I press play, you will see that the update function is called every time. Like if the game run, the function is called. You can see it is incremented now. Okay, let me show you one more thing. You can definitely time dot delta time. So it means that how many times this update function will be called, how much after time. For example, okay, let me show you. You can see 0.02 second, after almost 0.02 second the update function is called, and it is never like repeated again. You can see the update function is called again and again and again and again, and it is continue, it will be gonna continue, okay, until we will stop the game. Now you can see it is stopped now. So I hope the function is clear now. अस्सलाम वालेकुम। ਸ਼ੁਕਰ ਅੱਲਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸੁਣਾਓ। ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ ਮਾਲ? ਹਾਂਜੀ ਪਹੁੰਚ ਗਿਆ ਸੀ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਈ ਹੁੰਦੀ। ਮੈਂ ਰਾਤੀ 10 ਵਜੇ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਾਲ ਕੀਤੀ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਤੂੰ ਤਾਂ ਪਰੇਸ਼ਾਨ ਹੀ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਯਾਰ ਅੱਗੇ 2 ਵਾਰੀ ਕੈਂਸਲ ਹੋਇਆ। ਮੈਂ ਕੌਣ ਐਤਕੀ ਦਾ ਡਰਾਮਾ ਕਰੇ ਨੇ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ। ਮੈਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਚਲਾ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨੀ। ਸਵੇਰੇ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਪੁੱਛਿਆ, ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਯਾਰ ਪਰੇਸ਼ਾਨ ਨਾ ਹੋ, ਚਲਾ ਗਿਆ। ਚਲੋ ਸਹੀ, ਜ਼ਬਰਦਸਤ ਹੋ ਗਿਆ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸ਼ੁਕਰੀਆ। ਤੇ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਰਕਸ਼ੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਦਿੱਤੇ ਸਨ? ਚਲੋ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਕਿੰਨੇ ਪੈਸੇ ਬਣ ਗਏ? ਚਲੋ ਮੈਂ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ, ਮੈਂ ਕਰ ਦੇਣਾ। ਓਕੇ ਬੇਟੀ। So I hope now these two function is clear to you, but don't worry, we will definitely when we will move forward, definitely we gonna see that stuff. Okay, so you can say that the start function is called one time, and the update function is called every 0.02 seconds. Okay, that is awesome. Now you got it how these two function works. Okay, so now what we will do that when I press space bar or mouse button, the player will jump. Okay, the player will jump. How we will do that? We can do that with our script. So just go to the script. How you can open that? Just double click on this one, or you can definitely go to this script and double click on that. It will open the script. Okay, so I will just debug. I will comment these two lines. How you can comment and or uncomment the line. So these two lines, just paste these two lines, and it will comment the line. And if you want to uncomment, definitely you can just simply remove them. Okay. Okay, so public float, and I will say jump force because our bird is going to jump. So I will put some jump force. Okay, so because our bird is going to jump, so I will make a variable with the name of float. So what is float variable? Let me give you a short uh, so let me give you a short brief about that also. So what is float variable? So for example, if you want to save some float values like 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3, and there are point values, definitely we are going to save in our float variable. And what are integers? Integers are responsible for saving the value of integers. For example, 1, 2, 3, 0, -1, negative and positive number. But the number with the point values like 0.02, it will be saved in the float variable. Okay, so what is variable? So variable is responsible for storing the values. Just like you can say, you can take the example of a glass. For example, there is a glass and you can save some water in that, maybe some milk in that, and some other stuff like juice. Okay, so for example, what are different variables? I will give you an example of what are different variables and how different variable works. For example, there is a glass, you specify it for milk only. You cannot put juice or some other stuff in that. Okay, because that is responsible for milk only. So similarly, the variable float is responsible for float value. Okay, the variable integer is responsible for integer value. I hope you got that. Okay, how we can jump that? Let me show you. There are many ways to jump our player, but in this case we will use our rigid body to jump the player. Okay, how we will do that? Let me show you. Okay, so first of all, I will get the rigid body. So public rigid body 2D. I will just get the reference so that I can make some changes. So I will make it to variable like RB. Okay, just like this float, I just make a variable name jump force. Similarly, rigid body is a variable. This rigid body is a variable. I just make it to RB so that I can add uh, some changes to this rigid body. Okay, so what I will do in the start function, I will show you how you can do RB dot velocity. I will going to use velocity plus is equal to new vector 2. What is vector 2? Vector 2 is like a float variable or variable. You can say that vector 2 is responsible for storing two values, one in one in x-axis and one is y-axis. Here you can see when I hover here, and it will ask me to put two values. Okay, so I will say like jump force and in the x-axis there will be no force, and I will multiply it to time dot delta time, or we can ignore that. I will do it later. Okay, so what is that? Simply I just get the rigid body here, and in that rigid body there is a velocity. So when I click on that, you can see I am in the rigid body 2D. These are all the function that we can use with our rigid body. We can use add force, we can use velocity, we can use add force at position, and all these stuff that are going with the rigid body. So definitely you can go to this document, this code, and you can see that. So for example, velocity, if I click on velocity, you can see velocity take two parameters, vector 2, that is x and y. So let me just close that. Okay, so I will go to the unity, and when I click on play button, you will see there is a there is nothing going to be here, and there is a error also. So it says unassigned reference. So what it means? It means that in our script I did not reference to rigid body. I did not give the reference of my rigid body, and it's a none here as well. So how you can give the rigid body to our code? So you can simply drag and drop the Flappy Bird. Also you can see Flappy Bird rigid body 2D, and also you can drag the rigid body from here as well. Okay, I will give it a value of 10. Let's play the game again. You can see it just move forward. Okay, let me play again. Here we go. What I will do, I just add the force in the x-axis, but in my case I want to put the force in y-axis. So I will just remove the zero from here, zero, and just like this. And when I close the game, And when again I will play, you will see that now the force will be in the y-axis. Wow, we are good to go. Okay, now I will explain to you again everything one by one. I just make a variable like how much force I want to add to our player. I want to use rigid body so that I can access the rigid body and can add stuff. For example, if you are on the reality, for example, if you are standing somewhere and you put a bag with some gas in that, and when you release that gas, you will get some force. It is just like that. I just add the velocity to our player in the y-axis using the new vector 2. Okay, and here I just put the 10 value and just give the rigid body 2D here, and it will going to work. So you can see now the bird is just jumping. Okay, now what I want when I press space bar, the bird should jump. Okay, how we can do that, let me show you in the code. So I will use update. Okay, I will, because I want to check every time I either I have pressed space bar or not, because I have to check every time I have pressed space bar or not. So on that condition it will add the force. So how we can do that? So I will use if condition. What is if condition? If condition mean either this is or this is. For example, there are two conditions, either value is true or false. If it is true, then run the code in the if condition. If it is false, then it will not going to run this code. Let me show you, don't worry about that. So I will just click on if, and how you can take the input, you can use input dot get key down, and I will use key code dot space. Okay, so I just do what I do, I use the input and get key down. I'm just checking key is down, and just give it to like key space. For example, when key space is pressed, is just simply make it to true, and this part of code will be run. Okay, okay, now I will just copy this line, control C and control V. So what I will do, when I press the space bar, and this code will run, and what this code do, it will just simply add the force in y axis. Okay, so let's play the game. Now when I press space bar, you can see, when I press the space bar, you can see it just add some force in the y axis. Awesome. And definitely you can add some more force and stuff like that, and definitely you can make it to like multiply time dot delta time, so it is smooth. Okay, time dot delta time, it what it is, I just show you in the debug, it is very small value like 0.02 or some stuff like that. So let me initialize the variable here as well. I just make it to 100, but in our game, let's see which value works for our game. So I will make it to like 100 and just play the game. Okay, it is so big value. You can see our bird is just flying. Okay, let's move the code from here. I just comment that. I show you how you can comment your code, and let me play the game. Now when I press space bar, nothing happens because of this time dot data type. And I think we can just simply remove that. And I will use some values that will be easy for it, like maybe 20. When I press Control P, by pressing Control P, you can simply play your game. Okay, here, here we go. Okay, so it is simply this part of code do is just simply get the key from the keyboard, and according to that, it just simply add the force to our uh, bird, which is a player. Okay, so I can simply change the input also. For example, I want to use input dot get mouse button down, and it will be a 0. So what it means? It means that when I'm pressing the left mouse button, it will add some force. And what this mean? This mean is a or condition. You know, or condition and condition and condition. Or condition is that, for example, if this is true or this is true, then you can run this code. For example, if I put and here, what and here, so it means that both the conditions should be true to run this code. Okay, I hope you have know about gates. What are gates? For example, or gate or not gates. And you can simply go to the browser, or you can search for or gate, and you can see OR gate is a digital gate that implement logical junction. The OR gate output true if any of its input are true. So for example, if this input is true, or if this input is true, this if is condition is gonna true. Okay, and only false when both the input are false. If this is false and this is false, this gonna not work. Okay, I hope you understand what our gates are and how condition works. Here you can see when I press mouse button, it jumps. Okay, best. Okay, okay. So now let me show you how you can do the same stuff. Like you can add jump with the help of force. Okay, so you can type like rb dot add force, and here you can see it is asking for vector 2. Okay, so I will say new vector 2, new vector 2, and the same like jump force, but here it will ask for a new parameter, a one more parameter. Okay, but you can see you can simply go with this also. So let me show you how it goes. So let me show you how it goes. So you can simply play, and when I mouse click, you can see nothing happens. Okay, because I did not, because I did not uh, because I did not so it is not, so it did not work because we have not defined the force mode. So how we can do that? Force mode 2D, because our game is 2D dot impulse. What is impulse mean? Impulse mean like sudden reaction, you can say that. Okay, just like a bullet. When we shoot a bullet, it is a sudden effect. And you can see I can simply add force, and here you can see that our bird is jumping now. Okay, that is best. Now what I will do now, you can see we have just added the jump on our player, and now we will simplify the boundaries. Okay, because you know that the boundary, the player should not goes out of the screen. So how we going to do that? I will create an empty, and I will say boundaries, boundaries. Okay, and I will just make it to 0, or you can simply right click and reset. Okay, okay, that is best. So boundaries, and click on create empty, and I will say 1, or I can say left and make it to left. Add box collider so it can collide. Box collider 2D, we click add it, and just make it a big, just like that, just like that. And control D, and if will be, it will be right. Press W, and you can make it to right. Okay, and for top and bottom, create empty, I will say top, and add box slider 2D, will make it to here, edit, expand the box slider. Okay, now we have a boundaries. And when now I press any button, you can see it does not go outside of the screen, outside the screen. So now it is best. And you can say, and simply when it's fall down, we will simply game over. Okay, so that is best. And our player is ready now, almost ready now. Okay, now Now what we will do, we will do like scrolling of our background, so it will be look like it is moving, so that the player is moving forward. There are two ways. One way is that we can simply move our player, and the second way is that we can scroll the background, so it will look like the background is scrolling behind. So we will do the second part. So how we can do that? I will simply just delete these files from sky to grass. After setting the boundaries, now we will see how we will make our background repeat or move. So what we will do, I will simply click on my sky, trees, grass, cloud and buildings, and just click on make it to like repeat, so that it can be repeated. Okay, that is best. Now what I will do, I will simply create 3D and make a plane, and I will say like sky, sorry, akai not akai, it will be sky. Okay, make it to position reset. I just simply reset the position and make it to 90 and make it to minus 180. Okay, now you can see the plane. Now after that, just simply drag and drop the sky and you can see the sky is here. And after that, just select transparent. By the way, for sky we don't need this, but no issue. After that, just simply control D. You can make a duplicate by just pressing control D, and I will make it to like clouds and simply drag the clouds. Okay, that is best. And make it to like 0. That is best. And when I scroll, you can see the clouds are moving now. Okay, that is best. After that, I will simply make a new duplicate by pressing control D, and I will add like buildings, and just add the building here and make it to 0. And after that, what I will do is control D. First make sure its spelling is correct, buildings. Okay, control D to make a duplicate again. And after that, I think building, cloud and trees. Yes, so make it to like trees, 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 and just drag and drop the trees. And you can see the trees are here. And after that, just make a duplicate to add a grass, and again just drag and drop the grass. Okay, that is really awesome. Now let make it correct. Okay, sky, cloud and building, just make a negative, a bit negative value. You can make it upper. Trees, a bit negative values, it will be up, and a bit negative value, it will be up. Okay, now select all, just press W and just move on, move up. I think the best is here. I think the best is here. Now you can see that when I click on a cloud or maybe building, and when I change the offset, you can see it is moving. So it will be look like the background is repeated, or maybe the background is moving. Okay, now we will write a script that will take this material and change this offset. Okay, so how we will do that, let me show you. Okay, one thing we will do that, I will select all and just remove the mesh collider, because we don't need that. We don't need to interact with the background. We don't need collision with the background. So we just simply remove that. Okay. And after that, let me check all the, okay, all are okay. Now I will click on cloud and add parallax effect script. And you have to make sure that the rules, like you cannot put 1 2 3 and stuff like that, you don't, and cannot add space here as well. So just click on create and add, and it will take some time. It will load the script, and if everything is okay, the script will be added. Okay, you can see the script is added. Just double click on that, and after that I will get the material link. So material, I will say mat, and I will say public float speed. So what will be the speed of this? And I can also do that. What I can do, I can use a like range to make it to define it. So -2 and 2 maybe. So this speed variable will be look like a slider. I will show you how it will be look like. And after that, what I will do is mat is equal to get component. What component will render? I will get renderer, and in that renderer I will just click dot material. Okay, so I just get that material here. How I can now add the, so I need a one more variable, so that is float distance. And distance, I will say distance plus is equal to time dot delta time multiply speed. And I will just set this distance to our material. So I will say mat dot set texture, and it will be, I think, main texture. You can see it is asking you for the name of the texture, so it is main texture, I think, main text. And after that I will simply give it to like distance. And it is also asking in which direction should be moving. You can see it's a floor to unity dot texture not possible. I will say vector 2 dot right, and I will simply just multiply that. Okay, I just make a mistake here. It is set texture offset, not set texture. And now it will be good to go. What is vector 2 dot right? It is you can simply remove that also, but because we need a vector 2 here, so let me remove this one. For example, if I remove vector 2, and you can see it will say unity engine to vector 2 float cannot be converted to vector 2, so we need that vector 2. So how we will do that? We simply vector 2 dot right. What is vector 2 dot right? It is just simply like this. Let me show vector 2, and it will be simply like this. For example, if it is moving right in so it will be like this. The value will be 10 and nothing that. Okay, now let's go back to our unity, and I will play the game. I will just disable the player, play the game, because we are testing on the cloud. And you can see has texture property main text. This is the error we are getting here. Okay, it is not main text, it is text. Okay, so you have to make sure the name is correct. Okay, now I will go back to the unity and I will play the game again. I hope it will now working. Now you can see nothing happens but the error gone. Okay, now I will go to the inspector, click on cloud, and you can see the value is 0. Now when I will give it a value, you can see now our cloud is moving. Wow. Okay, you can just simply now copy and paste the component to all the stuff. Just simply copy, click on building, trees and grass. We don't need to be on the sky because that will be static. And paste component as values, new values. Okay, now what I want, for example, if I give it a value and I play, you will see that all are moving in the same direction. Okay, all are moving in the same direction. And there is no special effect here. How we can make it a special effect? I think there is an error here. So let I will check that, no issue. So for example, I want the cloud to be more faster. What I can do, I will go here. I make sure time to time multiply speed. Okay, that is fine. I will give it to like maybe 0.5. Okay, the building will be zero point 0.4, zero point 0.4, and the trees will be zero point 0.3, and the grass will be zero point 0.2. Zero point 0.2, I think. Yes, when I press Control P, now you will see a parallax effect here. Okay, the cloud is moving faster, building are moving a bit slower, and the grass and trees also a bit slower. And what happened to this grass? Let me just make it to negative, more negative value. Yes, I will make it to like minus 4. Okay, yes, that is best. That is awesome. Now you can see a parallax effect here, and I can just double click on this game window and it will be a big window. And now you can see our parallax effect is good to go. Now what I will do, I just enable the player and you will see that it's just looking amazing. Okay, so it's look like the player is moving forward. and in reality it is not, because the scene window, I tell you, the scene window is just for the programmer or the developer that is just program the game, so he can see the stuff what is happening going behind. Okay, so I hope now you understand that. So our background is ready now, and it is scrolling and our player is scrolling, and that is awesome, that is really awesome. So you can see I can just jump. Yes, I can just jump. You can definitely make the speed more slower, but I will go with that. Definitely you can do that. Okay. So, okay, now we will move to the next part, that will be the hurdles for our Flappy Bird. So, first of all, I will create a new folder. You can see I will make it for like scripts, so that everything will be manageable. So, make it to like scripts, and I will just select both of the scripts and just drag into the scripts folder. Okay, so now the both scripts will be in the script folder, and if I play the game, you will see nothing will happen, like everything is working fine. Okay, now first of all we will create an animation for our player. So how you can do that, you can simply press Ctrl 6 and open the animation window, or you can simply go to the window and then animation and animation. Okay, so you can simply create a new animation, make a new folder like animation, and select this folder and name it to like idle animation, or you can see fly animation for our bird. Okay, so in our sprite you can see that we have four different sprites that are for animation. Just select all, you select one and shift, and just select the last one and we'll select all and make it to like 30 seconds. Okay, now you can see the Flappy Bird is flying and moving. Okay, so that is awesome. So now if I play the game, and you will see that the Flappy Bird is flying and moving, and it looks better, it looks better. Okay, I will make the Flappy Bird a bit small, so I will press R and just drag it out to make it small, or you can simply put the values here like 0 0.6. I will make it to like 0 0.6. Okay, that is awesome. And now what I will do, I will click on this and make it like multiple and sprite editor. It will ask me to apply, and then simply slice that. And you can see it gets sliced. Okay, I will click apply, and you will see that all the sticks are sliced now. What I will do, I will create an empty object, and I will make it to like say logs, and reset the position, make it to like here, or reset it like make the Flappy Bird disabled, and just select first one, drag it here, and the layer or the position should be like minus 25, or sorry, minus 0 0.25, so 0 0.25. R, press R and make it a small so it can be manageable, and make it to like this, or make it big like make it like this, and I will enable the Flappy Bird again to see that the distance between the logs, so the player can pass through it. I will select the second log and make it here, again make it to like 0.25, and it will be in the negative, and make it to the same size, 0.45. So I will just copy and just unlink this so that it will be automatically to equal size. Okay, now press W to make it up. I think the this I think this distance is fine enough. I think this distance is fair enough, and similarly this log, and will, yeah, I think that is fine, that is totally fine. Or we can adjust it more, just like this. And what I can do, just click this log and make it to a big, make it a bit big, and I will drag this a bit up and bit down, make it to like here, so you can adjust that according to your need, but I think that is best, that is totally best. Okay, and now I will move it to here, so it will be goes like this, and also it will be spawn like this, maybe here or here. Okay, maybe I will show you how you can do that. First of all, let move the this log from here to here. So how you can do that? Definitely using the script. So you can say that logs controller open this. Okay, so first of all, public float speed, we need a speed variable, and maybe it is 3f. And here what I will do, I will make a new vector. I will make a vector, not a new vector, and I will say to like new pose means new position, and I will make it like transform dot position. Okay, so here you can see that I simply make a new pose variable and assign the current position of the player of the logs, you can say. And after that I will make some changes to new pose. I will say I will have to move in the x-axis, so I will say x plus is equal to speed multiply time dot delta time, that is best. And after that I will assign this new position to transform dot position is equal to new pose. So what will this code do? It will update the position to this variable. After that, this variable I simply add the speed variable, speed to in x-axis, and then assign the x-axis to our transform dot position. So you can see transform dot position is this one, and let me play, and you will see that the log is moving in the other direction. So what I have to do, we have simply make it to like -1, so that it will move in the negative. Let me show you. If I click the log and move to the left side, you can see in the position it is the negative value. Okay, that is best. So let me play the game, and when I press, you can see it's working fine. Yeah, definitely it is working fine. So our log is working now. The movement of our log is working now, but it is not colliding with any stuff. So what we can do, I just told you, you have to add box collider 2D so that it can collide with our bird. So here also I will say box collider 2D, and when I play, now let's try to pass through this log. Here we go, it is we pass the log, and definitely we touch that, and we will see that what we can do. Okay, that is really awesome. In the next part we will see how we can make a spawner that will create this log, and when this will spawn, we will definitely change the position to x and y, so that we can get different variation of this log. Now we will create a spawner for our log. What is the responsibility for a spawner? The spawner will spawn like you can space spawn. What is the meaning of spawn? Spawn mean instantiate, like generate. It will spawn this log, and after 1 second, after each 1 second, it will spawn a log. So how we will do that? Let's see that. First of all, I will create a folder with the name of prefabs. What are prefabs? It are the game object that can be saved in our folder, you can say. After that I will create an empty, and it will say spawner. Okay, I will make it to reset, make it to outside of the camera. Okay, and I will bring it here as well. I want to get it a reference, and I will add a script with the name of spawner. Okay, let open the script, open the script, and after that what I will do, we have to make sure like we have to spawn this log after each 1 second. How we can do that? So first of all, public float, I will say max time to spawn, okay, is equal to 1f. And okay, I will say current time is equal to 0f. Okay, we will run a time to calculate the 1 second. After that, we need a public him object, and I will say log. Okay, and after that, we need a float variable with the name of min. We will make it a public. We will make it a public float min x and max. Sorry, min y and max y. Min y and max y. Okay. Okay. So now how we will calculate this time? So I will say that if current time is greater than equal to our max time that we are allowed to spawn, and after that we will make it a current time to 0f, and we have to make sure current time is updated as well. So current time plus is equal to time dot delta time. Okay, and here we will spawn a new log. So I will make a new function public void spawn log, and I will say I use instantiate. What is the purpose of instantiate? Instantiate is responsible for spawning an object. So how this work? So you can see instantiate, it is looking for object. Our object is logs, so I will make it to logs, and after that you can see transform, it is asking for transform. I will use new vector 3, and for x-axis I will use transform dot position dot x, and for y I will use random dot range and make it to like min y and max y. And after that what I will do, we will make it to like 0. Okay, there is an error. Sorry, not here but here. Transform dot position, random dot range, new vector 3. Okay, transform dot position dot x, this is for y. Let's remove this one. I will say random dot range. I will use min y max y, and after that we will use a what I will use 0, and after that quaternion dot identity. What is the meaning of quaternion dot identity? It's mean that there is no need to rotation. There is no need of rotation. Sorry. Okay. So let me break down it again. So I will spawn a log object. The position, I just simply make a position like transform dot position dot x, which means that the position of this spawner, the x position of this spawner, it is 11.2. So if I put 11.2 and instead of this line, it will be the same. Okay, and random dot range, what is the purpose of random dot range? It gives a value between min y and max y in the y-axis. And quaternion dot identity, it's mean that there is no need of any rotation. Okay, let's click on spawner. First of all, go to the prefab, click on spawner and assign the drag and drop the log and min y. So click on this, min y is just like this. So min y is equal to 2, so I will just click on 2 and go to the log and make it to like bit here. Yes, -2. So I will delete this log and just click on -2. So after each 1 second it will spawn a new log. So let's see. So 1 second, 1 second. Okay, it is not spawning. Why it is not spawning? Because we does not call this function. We have to call this function here. Okay, so after every 1 second it should call this function. The purpose of this function is to spawn this. Okay, okay, now play the game. And 1 second you can see our log is here. Okay, I think 1 second is not enough. We have to make it to like maybe 3 second, 4 second, 5 second. Let's see that. So for example, maybe I will say 3 second. After each 3 second the log will appear. Let's see. Scroll up, scroll up. Oh, sorry, scroll up, not jump. Jump, jump, jump. I think we have to make a more space between the logs. That will be best. And you can see there is different position and there are different position in y-axis. So that is awesome. So I will go to the log. Let me play it again. There is an issue that I want to show you. So if you can see that my log is creating here and it will goes to the left side, but it never destroyed after goes off to the screen. So it will make a big load on our game. So how we can tackle that? First of all, I will adjust the space between them, make it a bit here, make it a bit here, so we have some more space, so our player can pass. I will go to the script of this log controller, and in the start function I will simply destroy this object, this the game object. How much time? After maybe 5 seconds. Okay, so after 5 seconds the game object will automatically be destroyed. So let me show you how it will be. So I will just simply play the game, and I can simply, okay, let me pause it and go back. Okay, so you can see that here as well. Okay, here now we have a big space between. Okay, you can see after 5 seconds it get destroyed, but I think that is not fine. So I will go to the low controller again. I will make it to like 15 second. Okay, so after every 15 second the log will destroyed automatically. Okay, let's play the game. Now scroll up, scroll up, oh sorry, jump, 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 jump. I think the space is bit more. I will handle that, I will tackle that, don't worry. And you will see that this spawner will be destroyed. Okay, okay, you can see the log are getting destroyed automatically. Okay, now there is a one issue that our bird is like rotating. So what is the solution? You can say click on Flappy Bird, go to the rigid body 2D, go to constraints and just simply freeze the rotation. And now it will not going to rotate anymore. I can simply jump, 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 jump. That is awesome. Now I will simply go to the log again, go to the prefab, go to the log. I will just simply make it a bit down, so it is awesome. I think that space is fine enough, so our player can play the game. Okay, that is awesome. So in the next part, what we will do, if I hit with the log, the game will be over. I think there is still more space. So now this time we'll move the below one and just make it big up. I think that is fine. And you will see that in x-axis the log have different positions. I think yes, that position is fine for logs. Okay, okay, that is best. You can see it is up and down automatically. So this is dynamic. That is awesome. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, in the next part, we will make a game over, or we will add a score to our game. So when the Flappy Bird will pass to the log, the score will be added. Okay. Now let's create a score for our Flappy Bird game. And you can see when I jump and when I pass through the log, you can say the pipe, the score should be added. Okay, so let me show you how we can do that. Definitely the game over stuff we will definitely do it later, like when it collide with the log the game will be over. But for now let add score. And how we can do that? So simply I will go to the log, I will create an empty object, create an empty, and I will make it to like score. Okay, after that I will add a box collider 2D and make it to trigger. Okay, now what I will do is that I will make an edit here, and I want to make sure when our bird pass through the log, the score should be added. So it's mean that I should put it here, maybe put it here and put it here, and I have to make sure it just come outside the log. So for example, our player may be here and it collide with the log. Definitely we should not increase the score, so that is why we just make the score system a bit outside the log, okay, on the right side. Okay, that is fine. Now make a new tag with the name of you can say coin. Okay, and we'll make a new tag. So it will the tag is basically our game, or our bird can identify which tag it will collide with. Okay, so it have to identify. For example, it may be collide with log, it may be collide with some other stuff. Definitely it have to identify which is log, which is core, and which is ground, and stuff like that. So I just define a tag for that, so it can identify that tag and add score accordingly. So let just open the player script. Let me open the player script. I will go to the player script and I will make a int score count, or you can say coin count. Maybe we will use uh, coin count. Coin count is equal to 0, definitely. And I will use on trigger. If I go to the Unity again, I will go to the prefabs. How we can go to the prefab? Simply click on that prefab and the score. You can see it is trigger. If it is not trigger, definitely we can use some other stuff, but it is trigger. How we can use that? So I will use the function on trigger enter 2D. It's mean that the player is triggered with some collider. Okay, and now if collision dot game object dot compare tag, and it should be coin, just like we defined. And you have to make sure the name should be same. Okay, and let me just explain this on collision part, so you can know how this gonna work. Let me just format the stuff. Okay, on collision enter on trigger enter 2D, the name specify it will be trigger enter, like the player enter the trigger in collision or in contact with the trigger. 2D is mean our game is 2D. And collision collider 2D collision, the object will be here that we will collide. For example, we collide with the coin, the object here will be coin. The For example, our player is collide with the log, the log object will be here. So I just simply compare the collision mean the coin dot game object mean that is game object, and compare tag, the tag that I defined here. You can see if I go to the score, you can see tag, and I simply check that if that is coin. Yes, that is coin. So what I will simply do, I will simply destroy I will simply destroy collision dot game object means I will simply destroy the score. And after that I will use a debug, or I can say coin count plus plus and debug dot log, and I will say coin count and plus, just make a debug here. Okay, basically I just concatenate the two stuff because this is a string and this is a int variable, and this cannot be added. So the plus mean concatenate, it's mean that the coin count will be converted to string. Okay, I hope you got that point. And let me play the game and let's see what happens. Okay, waiting for the log comes, and you can see uh, here there is a coin count. I will show you. And here you go, 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 here you go. And you can see our coin count is working fine and awesome. Okay, that is awesome. That is really awesome. So you can see the coin count here as well. And let me do one thing now. Let me add a collider. Make a collider, like make a boundary on the top, or control D. It will be our bottom, and I will make it like here. I think that is fine here, and I will make it to like ground, or you can say game over. So bottom will be game over. It's mean the game is over. Similarly, I will go to the prefab, click on logs, and on both log, I will make sure it is game over. So it's mean that when the bird will collide with the log or either on the ground, the game should be over. So how we can do that? I will go to the player script again, open the script again, and this time because the ground, if I show you the bottom, it is not trigger one, it is collision one. So I will use on collision enter 2D, and I will make it like if collision dot game object dot compare tag, and I will say game over. You have to make sure the spelling should be same, otherwise this will not gonna work. For example, if I make it to like the O will be small, definitely it does not gonna work. So I just print a message like game over, and the semicolon definitely will be here. Okay, now let's play the game and see that the message game over pop up or not. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. You can see the game over will be there. Let me just collide with this. And here you can see game over. Definitely game is over. Okay, now the game over stuff is working. And what we have to do, for example, when the game is over, we should pause the game. How we can pause the game? We can use time scale is equal to 0f. Okay, so time scale when the time scale will be 1, the game will move continuously, but if it is 0, the game will be paused. Let me show you. Eh, if I collide with the log, you will see the game will be over. Okay, you can see the game is over now, and the message is here and game is not working, even though the game itself is working, but it get paused now, because you can also see in the project setting, you will go to the time and you can see time scale is 0, sorry. If I make it to 1, the game working again, but because it collide again, the time scale becomes 0, and you will see the change instantly, because the time scale is 0 now. Let me show you a fun part. So for example, if I make it to like 0.5 second, you will see the game will be in the slow motion. Let me show you. If I just play the game, and you can see it is in the slow motion, the game is itself in the slow motion. You can definitely do that part. And it's over. So this is the fun part, that you can play with time scale. Okay, let me make it like 1f. Okay, so our game over is working fine now. Now let's add yeah, some text, like the text for our game, like score. And how we can do that? We can do that using canvas. How we will use the canvas, I will show you. And also we will create some screen, like main menu screen, pause screen, game setting screen. Definitely we will have to add some sounds also. So let's create a text. How we can create a text? Simply right click on the hierarchy, go to the UI, and you will see the option text mesh pro text. Just click on that. It will ask you to import some essential. Just click on that. It will take some time and the asset will be imported. Okay, just close that, clear that. Here is the text, here is the canvas. Okay, let me show you how you can do some setting with the canvas. You can definitely go with the camera scheme and just drag and drop the camera, and after that make it to like maybe 20. Ordering layer same as it is, as I show you on Flappy Bird. I think yes, you can see ordering layer, the same stuff is here. So click on canvas and vectors always in cam. Okay, click on that, and after canvas scaler you because our game is you can see horizontal. If that game is not horizontal, definitely you can do some stuff, but because our game is horizontal, what I will do, what I will do, I will click on canvas, or we can create it to like for mobile, and we will use portrait version. I think that will be best. So how you can do that, you can press Ctrl Shift B, switch to Android, just click on switch Android, and it will take some time to switch from Windows to Android version, and I will show you more option on Android platform. So so you can see that our game is switched to Android now. If I click on free aspect, you can see there is a lot of resolution here. So I will click on portrait 1920 1080. I think that will be best, and click on canvas, and you can see the score text. But on canvas, UI scale module, click with the scale with screen size, make it to like, because our game is 1920 in Y and 1080 in X. So I will 1080 in X and 1920 in Y. Mean it is more in Y and small in X. So 1080 1920 and make it to height 1, because our game is height in height. Okay, so now click on text, make it to like here, and what we will do, we will make a UI image. We will say, we can say it to like score bg, score bg. Just make it to upper like this. Okay, how you can do that, you can just simply click on that, Control Shift and Alt. You will see the anchors are changes, Control Shift and Alt, just click on that. Okay, now I can change the tag, I can change the color. I will maybe choose like this one, this color. You can simply click the eyedropper and choose the color what you want, what you like, and I will make it to like, okay, when I press 3 I got some anchor and I can resize that. Okay, I think that is best, and the text will be here, and the text will be in the center. And in the property you can see alignment, I will make it to like center and center, and I will make it to like coin, definitely add some coins. And after that you can take the bg and make it here, and maybe for our text the black color will work. Yes, definitely the black color is working fine. And we can definitely add some font. I will definitely let you know how you can add fonts. I will make it to like bold, and I will go to the Flappy Bird and go to the script. I will import the text mesh pro, so using tm pro class, tm pro, and I will make it to like public tmp text and coin text. Okay, so where the coin is counted, I will just go there, and I will say coin text dot text. because we are getting this text, and in this text you can see there is another text here. Okay, so I just got that and make it to like coin. Want to show a message coin, just like this, and after that plus I will concatenate the coin count. Just click save, and now I will play the game and you will see that the coin is updated, but you will get an error. Let me show you an error. Okay, I'm playing the game. It is working fine. Okay, the game is over. Let me play that again, or make it to like landscape so that we can test that. Okay, okay, okay. I'm getting over again and again. No worries. We will make a count here. Still the game is over, so let me just make it a comment so that I can check the stuff. Control P. Let me play the game again. You will get an error. I want to show you an error. Okay, here you can see null reference and our score is not updated as well, because on Flappy Bird you can see I did not give it a reference of any text. So just drag and drop the text and you can F2 coin txt means context. Now play the game. And here we go. You can see the coin has updated on the top also. So I will add an image here as well, the coin image. I will import some coins, and after that we will create some UI stuff as well. We have to implement sounds. So in the next part we will add some coins in the logs as well and on the coin image as well. So let's add some coin in our game. So first of all, you can go to your favorite browser and you can search for free coins, and maybe you find some links where you can find free coins, but I will go to the craftpix.com, so you can simply search for craftpix.net, sorry, and I will search here coins, or coins. You can definitely you can search either way, and you will find this game coin sprite sheet. So just click on that, free download, and after that it will ask you to create an account on this website. Definitely you can create that, but I have already created one, so I just need to like download it. So it will take 15 seconds. After 15 seconds it will give me a link to download the asset. Okay, I will just click on start download, and you can see my download is done. Now I will just click on open folder. Here you can see my coins are. I will unzip that, yes to all, and I will find where coin folder, and I will pick the gold one. So definitely you can pick your own, but I would like to go with the gold coins. Okay, so I just simply drag and drop in our game, and in the assets it will be drag and drop, and let's go to the gold coin and let's see what we get. So I'm in the gold coin, and you can see there are a ton of images, but what I will use, we will use only few images so we can create an animation. Okay, so let's see that how we can do that. So first of all, let drag and drop one coin here, and make it a layer to like 6, and press R to make it a small. I think that size is fine, and after that press Ctrl 6 to create an animation, and just go to the asset animation and create a coin animation. Okay, and after that what I will do, I will do like I will just select all the one coin. You can see the one is written on them. Select them all, just drag and drop here, and drag it to like 1 second, so will you will get a very nice animation. Here you can see. Okay, and one more thing, do one more thing, add click on coin and gold, make it to like coin, add circle collider 2D, make it to trigger, make it to trigger, and after that go to the asset, go to and drag this object to the prefab so we can get a prefab. And now you can delete this one. Click on coin, make it to Litecoin, and after that click on log, and on this score location we just simply drag our coin and copy the location and paste it here, just like this. Let me just paste, control V, control C, and again control V. So now you can see that our coin is here, but let make it a bit big, just like this. So I think that will be fine here, and remove the score one. Now we don't need score because we already created a coin image for that. So let's play the game and see how it goes. I will click jump, 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 and you can see there is a very proper nice animation for our coins, and we can pick that coin and coin will be added one. Okay, that is awesome, that is really awesome. And okay, I missed that coin. Okay, I missed that coin again. I picked that. That is totally fine. Okay, that is awesome. So you can see that what we have done the coin. Now take an image here as well. So I will go to the score bg, just click on coin, go to the coin image, sorry, coin image, and create a UI image for coin. Just drag and drop this sprite and control shift alt, make it to the left side, press R to make it small. I think that is best, and make it left also. Now you can press W and make it to like this. I think the color of coin should be gold now, that will be best. Okay, make it to like black. We will change the font and then it will be look like more beautiful. Okay, that is awesome. And just drag this to script and paste in the script folder so we have proper orientation of our project and there will be no mess here. Okay, that is fine. Now what we will do, we will add some font. So how we can get font, go to the Google Fonts, and just click on googlefonts.com, and you can type something like game over or maybe coin because we are getting it for here. So you can choose any font that you like. Okay, yeah, so let's, I think this coin or this font is best, or maybe some other stuff. This one is also looking beautiful. I will go with this Oswald download family. So family is downloaded, go to the your folder, go to the downloads, and you just unzip that WinRAR Oswords. And here you can see there are some there are some font folder, and click on and make it to like fonts. So we have proper name of our font, drag and drop in the asset folder, and now we have font. And now you can go to your text and you can see font asset, how you can create font asset from your font. So just click on the font, press Ctrl Shift F12, you can see our font material is done. Now just click on coin and drag and drop this font, and here you go, you can see our font is changed now. Okay, that is best. Now play the game and you will see that uh, font is changed and everything is working perfectly. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. Okay, that is fine. That is fine. Now we will find some UI and add in the game, like game over, start menu, settings, and stuff like that. So we will definitely add some sounds as well, and I will show you how you can add sounds to your game. So in next part we will add some sounds to our game. Okay, so I just import the UI from the freepik.com. Definitely you can go to the Freepik or some other free website where you can find a lot of free stuff. So I just grab this from freepik.com, and I just added that because I need a button and a panel only. Okay, so what I will do, I just click on that, go to the multiple inspector, make it a multiple, and sprite editor, make it to apply, and just slice. Okay, and if you got like some other stuff, what I can do, I just make it to revert slice. I will not click on slice, I will do it manually just like this. I can do it manually. So here we go, one, and for the button as well. Here we go, and make it to like just like this. Just like this, I think that is better, and just click apply, and you can see now we have panel and button separately. Okay, first of all, what I will do, I will go to the bg of this score and make to this one, and after that I will use the color to white. Okay, you will see a preserve aspect, just click on that to make it a aspect may like it will not change its size, you can say. For example, if I press T and change the sign, you can see it is changes size equally. Okay, so this is what it means. If I uncheck that, you can see now the image can be stretched just like this. Okay, but I will use preserve aspect. Okay, that is fine. I will make it to bit big, just like this. Now arrange the coin again in the center context, and you can go to this sprite editor again. I will make the size bit small. So mm, okay, fine. Apply. And I I will not go with the preserve aspect thing. I will just like I think that is fine. You can definitely go with your own, but I think that is fine for me. And after that, what I will do, I will click on canvas, make it to, sorry, not canvas. Here, I will go with the portrait. You can select any portrait that you want. I will go with the 1920 1080 portrait, and I will adjust the size accordingly. I think I think this size work perfectly for me. So I will make it to like this corner. Okay. So in this corner, the score will be calculated. Our coin are there and our score is there as well. Let me make it to, I think it is fine. And I will pick the both and make it like bit up. A coin bit here. You can definitely go with some more changes, but I think that is fine for me. Okay, now the score is done. Now what I will do, I will create a UI image, and I will say I will make it to like main menu, and after that I will drag and drop the panel, set native size, preserve aspect ratio, make it to like center. Just double click on your canvas and click on main menu and make it small, and just like this. I think that is best. I will go to the editor again, and I will make the size just like this, and just like this, and I think that is fine. Now I will click on apply, and you can see now it is fine and better now. Okay, now what I will do, first of all, I need a UI text mesh row. I will make it to like heading. Okay, and in heading, what I will write, I will write main menu, so user can know that what is this panel for. I will make it to like on top, press W, make it to be here, change the font, our font that we just imported, and make it to center. Wrapping, just disable that. So okay, I think that is fine here. Just make it bit here. Yes, now you can see the main menu is written here. Okay, what will be the in the main menu, let me just tell you. I will go to the UI. I will add a button, text mesh pro button. I will like to like play, so user can play the game. After that, I will assign the button sprite, set native size, and preserve aspect. Definitely I will use that. I will click on text and make it like play. Change the font to our favorite font, make the text white, and just make the size a bit big. I think this font not work. I will just increase the space between characters. Okay, and I will click on play and make it to like here. And this text I will just make it a bit up. Okay, now in the big screen you can see play button is there. I think that is fine. And with the play button, I think we can go with the control D and make a, sorry, I just copy the panel, just delete this, play, control D and make a quit button. Yes, we can make a quit button so user can quit the game. Okay, here, and you can see I will say quit game and W, press W and make it here. So let's see how it looks like. I think we have we can do some more changes. So I press W, make it here. I press W, make it bit here. And now let's see. I think that is fine, but not quit game. Just I will write quit. Now let's see. I think that is fine. That is totally fine. And one more button that I would like to add, the button for settings. So you can duplicate the quit button and make it to like settings. The settings will be responsible for our sounds control. So I will just type settings, and this button will be in the middle, just like here. And I will make the quit button here and just like this. And now, yes, we can now make a here. Quit button will be in the center and button will be here. Let me see the distance between play and quit button is 247, and in the quit button it will be minus 247. Now they are equally distanced, and I think that looks fine and awesome. Okay, and I we have to create another panel which is for settings. So I will just duplicate by pressing Ctrl D, and I get a duplicate of this panel, and I have to change some stuff like settings. We are on the settings panel, and on settings we don't need any button, so I just delete that. I need a settings duplicate, so I will make it to like sounds. So you can simply control the sounds and make it here, press W, make it here and a bit up. I think that is fine. After that I will go to the UI and create a toggle for this one, and I will say sound control. Okay, and what we got a label. We don't need a label, so I delete that. Press R, and okay, what I can do, first of all make it like whole size, and after that press T, click on sound control and make it to like this. And now go to the background and just you can make it to like grab whole area. And after that click on sound and make it a big, just like this, and assign to the right side. Press W, make a bit here. I think that is fine. Now change the color of the background. I will choose this color maybe. And for the check mark, definitely you can choose your own color, or I will find some graphics for this one, and let's see what we will get. I will definitely change this. to some other stuff. Okay, I will create an icon here and we can do some stuff with that. Okay, so sound setting is done. I will just disable that. Now I need one more panel with the name of game over. Okay, I will enable the game over. What we need in the game over, first of all, I will change the heading to game over, just like this. And okay, we can make a button like restart, or yes, we can make a button restart. I don't need this button, so user can restart the game. F2 restart the game, and here the text will be go to like restart. And I need a one more heading here with the name of high score, so user can track high score. Okay, make it to like high score, HIGH. Score is 0, and click on this score. Now drag it a bit here. I think that is fine for the game over stuff. Okay, now we will definitely add some more panel like for our character selection and other thing, but I think we are fine with this. And in the game over, not it will be not high score but high coins, so you can high coins, and here high coins, higher coins, sorry. Or we can go with the total score, high score. Yes, we can go with the high score, so it will indicate how much high score you have done. Okay, now let's make it to functional. First of all, I will click on spawner, and I will make it to like here, so the spawner will be here. That is fine. And one more thing, I will click on my Flappy Bird. I will just make it to like here, so it gets some time to jump. Okay, now let's play the game and see the results. Okay, it will take some time to run the game, and you can see now you got some time to play the game. Okay, okay, that is awesome. Okay, that is fine. So now let's see how we can enable this stuff. So first of all, what I will do, I will go to the Flappy Bird, and on Flappy Bird, what I will do, I will go to the script. We will add some more script like game manager who will manage the game, and I will go on the top where I just make the time scale to 1. I just remove this, and I will go back to the Unity. I will create a new script with the name of game manager that will manage all the UI and all the stuff. So create empty, make it to like game over. Sorry, game manager. Okay, reset this one, add component, and add a component with the name of game manager, and double click to open that. So let's see game manager, double click to open that. First of all, I will create an instance of this script. So what is instance? Instance mean we can access this script to other script using the instance that we will create. How we can create the instance? So we can create public static and game manager and instance and caps lock, I think. Yes, instance. I will make a function awake if instance is equal to null. It's mean if there is no instance, then create an instance. Instance is equal to this represent itself, mean the script itself will be in the this variable, this keyword, you can say. Else, if there is a instance already created, then destroy this dot game object. Then you have to destroy that instance. It's mean that we need only one instance. It will check if there is no instance, create that. If there is already instance created and we try to create a new one, then it will simply destroy the others and will remain the one only. Okay, that is fine. So what I will do, I will make a public void main, sorry, not a void. I will go with the game object main menu. Okay. uh, what I will do, and in the start function I will say, what I will say, I will say time scale, time scale is equal to 0 app. So our game will not be able to play. So let me show you. If I go to the script and I will play the game, you will see nothing happens, no background scrolling and no stuff. But if I comment this line, let me comment this line. If I comment this line now, when I play the game, you will see the the game will be running in the background. You can see the game is running in the background. So I just make a time scale 0, so pause the game so that the game will be paused when we are on the main menu stuff and stuff like that. So what I will do, I will make a function public void play, or we can see button btn play button. And what I will do, I will make the time scale to 1f, and also main menu dot set active false. Okay, that is fine. Now let's play the game and see what happens. Okay, nothing will happen definitely. If we are clicking, if we are going to if we are click on the play button, nothing happens because we did not assign the play button. So click on play. You can see there is a plus icon on click. It means that when the button will be clicked, so just click on click, drag and drop the game manager, no function, select on that game manager and play button. You will find the play button here. Okay, that is fine. So click on game manager, you will see it is required, it is asking for main menu. So I will just drag and drop the main menu here. Let's play the game and see the results. Okay, now when I click play, you will see our game is now able to play. Awesome. Fine. Fine. Now let's do other stuff. So on the settings, what I can do, I can click on settings, add. On setting, what I will do, I want to disable this one. So game object set active disable. And what I can do, I have to do settings game object set active true. It's mean that when I click on setting button, the main menu will be disabled, and uh, the setting panel will be enabled. So let's play the game and see the results. Click on settings. You can see settings panel is open. Now we can create a close button for this one. How we can do that, let me show you. So just disable the main menu, go to the settings, and on settings you can see there is a cross icon as well. So what I will do, go to the UI image, I will say cross, make it to bottom just like this, and overlap on the cross button. Press W here, press T, sorry, and make it to like just like this. And I will simply make the alpha to 0, so the white sprite will you will not able to see, but we can add button on that. So search for button, just enter that, click on plus. So on cross, what I will do, I will do the reverse. I will disable the setting and enable the main menu game object set active true. So let's test this. Menu, play the game, and you will see that when I click on settings, I can do the stuff and I can go back to the main menu. Definitely there are no animation and stuff, and we will do that also. And you can see there is a one issue also. When I click play, the bird automatically jumps. I will let you know how we can sort out that issue. Okay. Okay, that is fine. Okay, that is fine. So now what is the next process? The next thing is, we want to enable the game over when the game will be overed. Okay, so let's disable the main menu and click on game over. First of all, I will go to the game manager. I will write a, I will make a M capital. I will make a change here as well. And after that, comma, we will say game over. Okay, public void show game over, and in that game over dot set active true. And there is also function with the name of restart. So public void restart, and in this we will just simply load the scene again. So what I have to do, I have to import the scene management library. Go to the script and just click scene manager dot load scene, and in that scene we will just get the active scene manager dot get active scene dot build index. Okay, let me show you how it goes work. We will go to the player controller, and you can see when the game is over, what we can do, we can simply make the time scale to 0, and after that we can simply call the game manager dot instance dot show game over. Now there is a one more function with the name of quit. So public void quit game and application not quit. The unity the C sharp provide this function to quit the application. Okay, so I will use this one. So go to the game again. First of all, I will drag and drop the game over the main menu, and on the game over, uh, what I will do, restart. I will press click game manager, and you will see there is a restart function. Just click on that, on quit plus drag the game manager, and go to the game manager, and you will see there is a function with the name of quit game. Just like that, in the main menu on quit button we have to follow the same thing. Just drag and drop the game manager, because the game manager script is attached on game manager object. So quit game, fine. And just disable game manager now. Click on main menu, and is there anything we have to do? I think no. So just play the game and let's see. I will select I will click on play, and you can see, okay, now you can see the game over, and this is our current score. The high score will be definitely we will create. And when I click on restart, you can see the scene reload again. So how it done, press Ctrl Shift B, you can see there is a sample scene. So I just simply say that scene manager dot load scene. I will simply say the scene manager to load the scene. Which scene, I can simply give it a name. I can give it an index, and I can use this line. So scene manager dot get active scene, it is getting the active scene and build index. So this is the build index. 0 1 is the build index. So for example, there are 5 scene, we have 5 build index. So let's rename this, rename it to like mm, maybe game scene. Yes. Okay, now let's play the game, and you can see now our main menu is working, our setting panel is working, and our game over panel is working fine. As soon as we touch with the log, or we like touches the ground, the game over panel pop up, and we can simply restart the game. Awesome. In the next part, what we will do, we will add some high score. Okay, so now create a high score for our game. So how we can do that? So first, I will open the script where the score is calculated. So you can see that in our player controller, the coin text is here. Okay. So for the high score, I will use player pref. What is actually player pref? Player pref is actually used to save the data on your local device. For example, I build a mobile build, and then I play the game, and I do some score, maybe 10 or 20, and then I just close the app. When I open the game again, the high score, that is 20, will be loaded. So let me show you how we can do that. So first of all, what I will do, I will create a variable with the name of high coins, okay, and make it to initialize it to 0. After that, we need a test to display that definitely. So I will coin high text. Okay. Okay. I will write a function for this. How I can do that? So I will public void calculate high score, and it will take a web score in the parameter. What it will do? What it will do? Let me show you what it will do. So we will do that high score. Okay, we will do that if score is greater than is equal to high score. Then what we will do? We will update the high score. So high coins is equal to high score. Okay, I hope so you got it. So this function, in this function, I will send it a current score, and when the current score will be here, and it will calculate it that if the score is greater than high score, then the high score will be is equal to score. So I will show you how it will work. Okay, don't worry about that. So for example, here there is a game over. So in the game over, what I will do, I will calculate the high score simply, and coin count, I will simply pass the coin count. Okay, and definitely we want to display the high score as well. So high score text is equal to high coin, sorry. And definitely we will do like this, high score best. Let me show you how it works. So I will simply go to the Unity and expand the canvas, and you can see in the game over there is a high score text in the Flappy Bird. I will scroll down and just drag and drop the high score text to the coin high text. Okay, so now play the game and let's see our high score calculated or not. Okay, I simply play the game. So I hope so I can do some score. Okay, high score is 0, definitely it will be 0. So play again. I hope. Okay, one is calculated. I make 2 score, 3 score, and you can see high score is 3 because the current score is 3 and high score is 3. Now let's play the game again, and you will see that if I died before the 3, the high score will be 3. Okay, you can see high score is 0. Why? Because the current state of the game is not saved. It is not saved anywhere because we play the game again. So it will be 0 again. So how we will do that? Let me show you. So first of all, what I will do, I will go here. I will here, and I will do like high coins is equal to player preps in this dot set int, and I will make it to like high score HIGH high score. You can make it to any key. This is basically the key. You can see here prayer press those set in key and value. Okay, so I will make it to like 0, and here we go. And by the way, this is get int, not set in, because we are getting the score. Here we are simply getting the score, and after that, if the score is higher than our high score, then we will what we will simple do, we will do like this. We will do like this. We will player prefs dot get int high score, and here it will be high score count. And one thing you have to do more, what you can do like this, you can simply copy this line, and instead of using high score coin you can simply use this one, because here we simply get the high score. Okay, so let me explain one more time. I simply do like I simply get the high score using player pref. Player pref is usually used to save the Player pref is simply used to save the score or variable in a local device. So we simply use that, and after that we simply comparing that. If the score is higher, then we simply update the high score. And one more thing I want to do, I will simply copy these two lines, and in the start of this function I will simply paste these two lines so that our score will be calculated when the game starts. So now let's play the game and see the results. I will play the game, and when I pick the coin, high score definitely will be 0. Let's try to pick some coins. Okay, I pick 1, 2, and maybe 3. Okay, now I just simply play the game again. Now high score is still 0. Why? Let's go to the Unity and see high score. Okay, let's see here as well. And you can see that what I will do, I simply getting the high score, which will be 0. Yes, score will be greater than. High score will be the score. Okay, okay, it is fine. It's fine here as well. So let's make a debug here. Debug.log high score plus high coins. Now go to the Unity and play the game. High score is 0, definitely, but it should be calculated. Why it is not? Let me check. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, the game is over. And now you can see high score is also 3. But here it is not updated. But here it is not updated. Why? Let me check. Okay, there is a issue. I'm using get int, but we have to use set it because we are setting the high score, not getting the high score. Okay, that is fine. So let's play the game again. Now I hope it will be work. Okay, I just touches the log. Okay, now you can see high score is 3. Play the game again, and I hope so this time the high score will be saved. You can see high score is 3. Now our high score is saved now. Okay, that is awesome. So we did mistakes and we sort out that, and now you can see it is working now. Now what I will do, we will do create some animation of this menu, like main menu, game over, and settings panel. And how you can do that, we will use simply you can say DoTween plugin. Let me show you the plugin as well. So you can simply go to the your favorite browser and search for DoTween Unity. you will get the first link. You can see do twin or hot twin. Simply you can click on add to asset. Unity will ask you to create an account. You can simply go with the Google. Okay, I will simply click on open in Unity, and you can simply click on import. Okay, first of all you have to download that because I have downloaded already. So you need to download that. After that you will get an option for import. Click on import and just import the plugin. Okay, it will take some time to import the asset, and when it will be imported I will show you what we will have to do. Okay, so after that this window will be pop up. For example, if this window you accidentally close this window, let me show you what you can do. By the way, it will be not gone, but if you not get, so you can simply click on import and will be open that. Okay, so open between panel, and after that setup between. You have to wait for some time. It will take some time to compile the scripts. Okay, now we only need UI, but definitely if we want to use all, definitely you can do that, but we don't need this stuff, so simply UI and click on apply. Okay, now it will again take some time, and yeah, it is done. Now you can simply close this window. Okay, now the animation I will do in game manager. So sorry, inspector will be here. Go to the game manager, and let's go to the start. Okay, what I will do, I will make a function public void open main menu, or let's do it like this. First of all we have to import the library which is using bg.twing. Okay, so and after that in the start function what I will do like main menu dot do scale, this one, main menu dot transform dot do scale. How much scale we want, simply go here and you can see it is 1, or we can simply click on main menu and the size you can see 0.6 or something. Okay, so I will put it like this. Make sure to put a point, otherwise it will be so big. Okay, after that it will ask you, here you can see end value and duration. I need it for 0.5 second. After that you can set is, which mean that the animation type. So I will make it to like ease dot. You can make it anywhere, but I will go with the inbounds. Okay, after that you can do like set update. Set update mean for example, if the time scale is 0, definitely this will not work. Let me show you, it will not work. Okay, and when it will not, and when you will use this function set update true, so it will ignore the time scale. I hope it will be clear. And after that I will simply use on complete function. Okay, so I will use time dot time scale in on complete. So on complete, O with the capital, on complete, O with the capital, and after that there will be the brackets, and this is the, you can see like way to write a lambda. So 0f. Okay, so when or yes, we can do this like this. So go to the Unity and let's see it works or not. So I will simply play the game, and yeah, definitely there will be no functionality, but what I will do, I will make it to like 0. Make it to 0, so it will automatically be open when the game will play. and here you can see. Okay, so let's do it one more time. So make it to like for example 9F, so we can see the animation. And let's play the game again, and here we go. You can see the animation is played now. And one thing I will do, I will simply remove this line. I will go to the wake function and time scale is equal to 0f. I will do it here. Okay, so I will go to the Unity again, play the game, and now you can see the animation played. Okay, now let's do it for other function also. So I will go to the play button. I will simply copy this line, control C. I will go here, or I will go here, control V. And after that what I will do, I will simply use dot on complete, and here we go, just like this. Okay, what I will do, I will make the time scale to 1 simply, and nothing, and make it to 0. Okay, so I what I will do, when I click on the play button, the main menu will be 0, its main disabled. And after that I'll disable this one as well. So main menu dot set active false as well. So I simply scale to 0, set the ease, update to true, so there will be no effect of time scale. And on complete, I use the lambda function here and make the time scale to 1, and simply disable the main menu. So let's see how it works. So let's play the game, and the animation played. When I click on play, you can see. Okay, change the animation type, and here I will use ease dot flash out, or I will use I don't know, but definitely you can use any. So in outscore maybe, I let's use this. And duration, I think 6 is best. You can make it to your own, but uh, I think 6 is best. Point 0.6 is best. So let's play the game again. Play. Yeah, that is fine. That is totally fine. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. Okay, now let's do it for game over. So I will simply copy this function, control C, game over, control V. And what I will do, game over, and what I will do, first of all, we will make the game over to set active true. Game over do scale to, I think this is the scale for game over as well. So point VF, I think F. After that update. Okay, time to time scale, we don't need this, and we don't need this. So basically we don't need this. Okay, so this is the for game over. And I think the setting, yes, for the setting we have to create that as well. So let's create a function for public void settings, open settings, yes, open settings, and a function for close settings. Okay, so now create a reference for the settings as well. Settings, okay, and drag it here. Open setting, what will be happen in open setting? First of all, uh, I will copy some lines. I will copy this animation, and open setting, what will we do? Main menu will be 0, yes, set is okay, complete. And when this will be complete, what I will do, we simply make the main menu active false, and after that what I will do, I will simply copy this line, make it to here, and I will say settings dot set active true. Okay, and make the scale to this, copy paste, set is okay, that is fine, and that is fine. So what I will do, I will simply make the main menu to 0. After that main menu false, settings panels true. After that main menu, and I will increase the scale to what we want. So the settings panel will be open. And in the close, what we will do, simply copy, paste, and what I will do, simply okay, here will be settings, copy, settings will be 0, settings will be 0. After that main menu will be true. Actually this is the opposite of the other one, settings false, main menu, and it will be open, the main menu will be open. I hope it will work. So what I will do, I simply main menu do scale, I will simply use the function do scale, which will increase the scale, and after that the animation, and simply main menu will be close, false, settings to true, and settings panel animation. Simply here setting close, main menu true, setting off, main menu animation will be done here. Go to the Unity and click on settings button, I think, yes, settings button. Remove these because we don't need this. Click on this game manager, and I think this is for open. Click on O, it will automatically detect. And in the settings, cross, just remove these functions plus game manager, and it will be for close. So C for close, C for close settings. Go to the game manager and make sure to drag and drop the settings panel. Now let's play the game and see the results. Settings, best. Okay, one more thing. What you have to do, you have to make it to 0 as well. So unlink, link this one, so all the values will be equally changes. Settings, best. Close, yes. Play, awesome. Quit, definitely quit will not work because it will work on devices. Restart, play. Okay, make the game where make the game over 0 as well, so we can see the animation. Play the game. Settings, okay, click on play. I think that is really fine. So you can see the animation works perfect. So in the next step, what we will do, we will implement the sounds, and implement the sound. After implementing the sound, we will do like control the sound also. Okay, I'm not able to play single log, but don't worry, I'm just testing. Here we go. So I hope you understand the animation stuff. It is easy. It was easy. No? What I will do, I will simply import the DoTween plugin, and after that we simply use the main menu transform and use the scale property to scale it, set is and set the animation and update to true, so there is no effect of time scale. Okay, best. I hope you got it all. Let's find some music for our game, or you can say sound effects. So you can simply go to the mixkit.co free sound. I simply go to the sound effects. After that I say, will search simply for game over, and here you will get some sounds, and you can choose any. Let me find if I like. there is a one more thing you can say game over sound effect, and you can go to the Pixabay as well. This is also a website. Okay, let's move it to here. I think that is yeah, that is fine. I will use this one. So I will make it to name like game over. Flappy Bird, game over, and after that I will sound for coin. This one I think is fine. Okay, and game music, game music. We need game music as well. Okay, let's use this. And one more sound effect which is click. Uh, okay, we will find that later. So first of all, what I will do, I will create a sound manager. Sound manager. Create a new script with the name of sound manager as well. Create a new folder, sounds, and select all sound and drag and drop here. Open the sound manager script. First of all, we will simply create a instance just like we do for game manager. Sound manager instance, awake function, ins- instance is equal to null. It's mean if there is no instance, create an instance. Let's create a function to play the coin sound. So I will simply use play void public void play coin and sound. After that, we need a reference of audio source. Audio source is responsible for playing the sound. So I will say coin audio source, and we have game over audio source, and I think we have only one. Okay, there is an error because we did not define audio source. Audio source. So I will simply say dot play. Copy game over sound. Okay, now just call these function. Uh, so I will go to the player controller, and when the game is over, here you can see the game over. So what I will do, I will simply call audio sound manager dot instance dot play game over sound. Okay, copy the line, and you can see the coin is calculated here. I will simply go here and change it to play coin sound. Go to the Unity. On the sound manager, simply add two audio source or maybe three audio source. Yes. So one audio source. This is for coin sound. Okay, I type is coined, it is coin only. So I will make change here, change here as well. And here we need to game over audio source. We need to play. Go back to Unity again. Audio source for coin sound. And here I will simply collection sound, which is coin sound and audio source. And here we will attach, I think Flappy Bird game over. Yes, I will attach here. Play on awake. I will disable. Again, I will attach audio source. Make it a loop because we want to keep repeating the track. Simply select that and let's play the game. And if you are not able to hear the sound, just click on this button. Okay, so the sound controller is done. Implementing of the sound is done. Now let's add some controller in the setting. And how you can do that, let me show you. So first of all, you can press Control 8 for audio mixer. Control 8, it will open an audio mixer. Just click on plus and make it to like main mixer. Okay. After that, what I will do, I will click on master. Right click on volume, explore volume to script, and here I will double click on that and can change the name to volume. Okay, so now with the help of script I can control this. Okay, let me show you how. So basically by default it is set to 0. Okay, now go to the sound manager. First of all, in audio source choose this mixer, the master one in all, so we have the control. Now here we need to import a library with the name of audio. Get a reference of mixer, public audio mixer. I will say to like mixer, and I will also import a library for UI and create a reference for toggle, public toggle UI and sound toggle. And I will go to the update function and I will check if toggle is on, sorry, sound toggle is on. It's mean that sound enable. So mixer dot set float volume, because we give it a name to volume. Let me show you. So if I click on this, you can see volume V capital, so volume, and I will make it to like 0. Okay, else otherwise the toggle is off, and make it to like -8. Okay, now go to the game manager or sound manager. Just click here, you will get a sound manager. Okay, sorry, go to here again, and we need a toggle here. Just click on that master, and for the toggle one, the sound control. Okay, because we have only one, so it will automatically detect it. Let's write a function also. Public void toggle value change bool value. If value, it's mean it's true. If value, what will happen? If value, it's mean if toggle is on. So I will just copy this line. Otherwise, else. Toggle is off. It's mean the sound is off now. Okay, now let's play the game. So first of all, go to the background control here plus sound manager. Go to the sound manager and you will see the toggle value change. Now play the game. Now you can see, you can hear the sound settings, and here we go. The sound is off now. On, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Here you can see is on is also changed. Okay, that is totally fine, but there is an issue. For example, if I just play the game, I make the sound disable and then play the game again, it should be disabled. So how we can do that? We can do that using play prefs. So let's do that. I will play prefs dot set in volume to 0 and copy this line minus 80. Okay, now you can see we just set the values, and now in the start function we will write a start function. We will check if player pref dot get int, I will say to like volume. If it is 0 is equal to 0, it's mean the sound is on. So what I will do, I will make it to like sound toggle dot is on is equal to true, else false. And also what we will do, we will simply set the mixer also 0 and here as well. So now you will see when I disable the sound and when I play the game again, it will automatically be off. I hope so. Settings off. Just stop to play the game. Play the game again. And you can see you are not able to hear the sound. And here the toggle is off as well. So that is awesome. Now the last part. Let's build the game for our mobile. So what are the settings? Press Ctrl Shift P. Go to the player setting. Here you can decide the company name. Here you can decide the name of the app. Here you can add your icon, and in the resolution setting make it to portrait because our game is portrait. And in the other settings, scroll down, just click on this so that package name, you have to define a package name. And mono, click on IL2CPP, click on this one as well. Okay, now scroll down, publishing setting, you can definitely define a key store, but we don't need this for this one. So I just simply close. If you want to get a .app file, then definitely you can click on this, but we will build APK for this one. So simply click on build, create a new folder, game build, make it to like name Flappy Bird, and just click save. Okay, select SDK directory does not exist. If this error will come to you, what it means? It means that, let me open the Unity Hub. You can see that our game is built on 2020.3.f, but if I go to the install, you can see Android is installed here, but it means that Android is not correctly installed. So what I will do, I will open the Unity Hub and make it a big. Just close this project. I will do click on this. I will simply use another editor, switch to Android and open change version, and it will ask you to continue, and I will simply click on continue. So click on continue, and let's see if we got any error. I will show you how to resolve that also. Okay, you can see we get an error. Simply continue. I will show you how to resolve that error. Okay, so you can see the error is here, but if you play the game, you can see error is here, but if you play the game, it will work perfectly. There will be no issue. You can see there is no issue, and here you can see. But because we want to resolve this error as well, so go to the window, package manager, and in project, go to the in project, and you can see feature 2D. Just remove this, we don't need that, and you can see the error is gone. So I hope in this tutorial series you learn a lot, and I try to clear all stuff, and if you still face any issue, definitely you can ask, and we'll meet you again.